Dummy.
Hey, man, what's up? You
Same
good?
thing. It's no different.
I'd rather you side
I thought we was talking about podcast stuff.
Oh,
general.
nah, fuck
Yeah.
that. Shit
In
like
general.
that.
Yeah, of course. I'm talking about everything. Podcast, wherever it is.
Yeah.
Side text, man. You be jumping in the side text?
I mean, I side text you. Good side texter.
You a good side texter?
Good side texter.
Why you don't say it in public?
Because everything does need to be said. Because especially when I say stuff in a public setting, it comes out different. Niggas get offended, take it the wrong way. But if I side text you, like, it's, hey, man, I'm really concerned.
Probably because you don't side text how you text in the group.
Mm-hmm.
Probably so, because that ain't what the group for.
Okay,
The
so
group is not for feelings.
so then you don't get why people are more offended.
No, but people shouldn't get offended by what I say in the group message.
Well, I think that's not true because there's some stuff that can be said about you in a group text that you'll get mad about.
Every time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's the same thing.
Crazy, man.
This nigga here, man.
Now you see it, and I'm nuts.
So?
I'll give you a wrong point. Keep going.
Eh.
Keep
Here we
on
go,
getting
man.
it.
You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
I'm motherfucking hooting.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 64. It's Friday, December the 27th. We back in this thing, man, like we never left. Fresh off of Christmas, headed into the new year. Where we at? How you feeling?
Feel good, man. Just been relaxing this whole week. And I said I was going to do that, and I ain't think I was going to actually do it. This whole week I hit no gym, did not one sit-up, no push-up, no nothing. My body just feels, you know what I'm saying, refreshed. It feels good to wake up at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning.
It's almost like sleeping in when you get up at 4 o'clock every morning.
Right. Like, I was like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'm well rested. I ain't never been this well rested on a Friday in some months. But the week been cool, man. Started out with Atomic last, whatever it was, Saturday.
Saturday.
I be losing track of that. But last Saturday, that was dope. Leading into game night, Dummies game night. We're going to have more shit coming like that for y'all, for the peoples. And Christmas, of course. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a real good week, man. Real cool, real relaxed week. Shit was fun. Now I'm ready to get back.
You ever notice that the week go by like super duper fast when like
you enjoying it?
Yeah, like this on last night I was like, damn, I gotta go to work in the morning. I was like, shit, it's Friday. It's gonna be Friday in the morning. Now if I had to go to work all week, it'd just be Tuesday, goddamn.
Right.
That shit go by so slow.
Yeah.
Well,
how about you, Joe?
Man, I've been
right
telling
on
you,
show.
working out is bad for your body.
Nigga try to call him Joe.
Yeah,
You need to stop that shit. Working out and shit.
I say that for
Shit
fun.
bad for your body.
Working out good for your body because I can see even within that short time frame the changes in my body.
I'm fucked up.
I can see the changes in my body.
I'm
Just
gonna go
that
strong, but I'm gonna do the day before New Year's, so I ain't like all the others.
I think I'm gonna start Sunday because I said a week and I ain't been to work out about.
So
a
you
week.
working out Sunday?
Whenever I wake
This
up.
I'll
Sunday.
talk to you later.
Yeah,
But the timing was dope. You know what I'm saying? I was fashionably late. But got there. Had some good connections. It was cool. And then I always with the, fam, shit, y'all family at this point. That was always dope. Wherever we at, shit. It could be in the alley somewhere. We're going to have a good time.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we said. Remember we said that coming out of time. We could sit in the living room and have fun.
Yeah,
matter
we
what
said
we-
it, but even before Tommy.
Mhm.
We can't have that kind of party. Like, why?
Shut up,
whatever.
nigga. You don't even party.
I ain't even say nobody's name, man.
I didn't either.
Yes, you did.
Crazy.
No, I did. I said nobody's name.
Dummy.
Family was in town. Got to kick it with my brother-in-law. That was dope. We did the pedal tour. That was cool. And then went to Atomic.
Mhm.
Then went home to Mobile for Mardi Gras. I mean, damn.
Mardi Gras.
That nigga ready.
That nigga ready, ain't it? It's coming up, though.
2
Hey,
months ahead.
Moon pie.
2 months ahead.
Remember that nigga?
Yeah.
Dummy.
I would need to find that video again. It's somewhere in my phone.
Throw me some beads.
After I asked you, I got a question to ask about that.
You gonna forget.
No, I'm going to remember. But, that was cool. Came back up here, had to work for a couple of days. But, yeah, that was my week. How about you?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Full nigga.
My week was dope. Like Huda said, it started with Atomic. I want to shout out and appreciate everybody who came through and showed love.
Much love.
I was maneuvering a little bit. I didn't really interact like I normally do with the normal because I wanted to talk to the new people, like and get the new listeners. So shout out to the new listeners. There was a lot of people that subscribed that night. And I want to give a shout out to them, man. Welcome. Welcome to the Dummies Podcast. We appreciate y'all. Like Huda said, we had game night. That was fun. Christmas, that was dope. Mother-in-law came up. We had a good time, man. Cooked, ate.
Good.
It's dope, man.
Drunk.
For me, it's a dope time seeing how much the kids enjoy it. I still get I still get excited now just watching the kids get excited.
The kids,
You know what I'm saying? Seeing how excited they get for their gifts. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different kind of excitement. But it was dope, man, and I had a good ass time. Relaxed a lot. Was able to watch some movies. I watched it, what was it? Six
Underground.
That's
I gotta watch
ass
that.
movie.
I gotta watch
pretty
that.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit pretty dope.
That shit action-packed from
Start to finish. Yeah, there's you talked about it too, didn't it?
And,
Yeah.
and I like the what's his name? Reynolds. What's his name? The lead guy. Ryan Reynolds. He pretty clever. I like him. He funny yet serious yet.
Yeah.
I like that shit.
Like he kind of got that dry humor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was definitely a dope movie. If you haven't seen it, get your eyes on it on Netflix. That was pretty live. And I stayed up. I was back staying up to 2:00 in the morning and shit watching shows. I ain't did that in I don't know how long.
Yeah, I was texting
That's
at
dope.
midnight last night. I don't know how long it's been since.
Hey,
I
I
did that.
said that too. When you text, I said this nigga up pretty
Oh,
late.
he ain't worked out. Yeah.
Midnight, nigga, I was
No,
having
that
fun.
nigga sleep at 8:45.
Right.
He over there like bear sleep.
That shit be feeling good though.
Yeah, but dope week, man. All in all, so we got New Year's coming up, man. Any big plans for y'all for New Year's? What y'all got going?
I'm gonna try to stay up to midnight, kiss court, and then take my ass to bed.
Do you don't party? You not a big party on New Year's?
Nah, cause that's for like. I did that.
I feel like
I
I
don't get
might
out
be-
and party, but I damn sure house party.
Yeah,
I would house party, but
Mhm.
even with that, like that's a lot too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because everybody stay too far from somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I've never like my whole entire life I've never been really big on the New Year's party unless it has been a house party.
One thing I will do, and I think you said it too. Like I would go to a party in a hotel and get a room
Right.
at the
straight to
hotel.
sleep.
Yeah, so if somebody had like a dope ass hotel
Yeah.
party, that's cool because you can do what you do, go upstairs. But it's just something about New Year's. I just be feeling like people be a little bit too drunk. People be
too-
shooting in the air. What go up got to come down. It just seemed like New Year's just have a lot of weird stuff.
And then that's the time to do everybody do too much.
Yeah.
And then like we got too much on the line to be
Yeah.
drinking.
That might need to be a dummy event then.
somebody.
Hotel.
It would have to be at a hotel.
Hotel, dummies dressed up, New Year's
Hotel,
Eve.
motel, Holiday Inn.
Future.
Yeah, so-
Speaking future, New Year's is into existence. Resolutions. Y'all niggas got resolutions?
Nah.
I have some plans that are set that I plan to finish in the new year, but I'm not one of those. Oh, January 1.
I'm
Nah,
finna
fuck
start
that.
this.
Right.
Yeah.
I could see it like
One
I told
resolution.
myself I don't say I'll make a resolution, but I do kind of it just be times in my life where I see and I notice I'm doing it at this moment or like right now, but it's just sometimes you just need to reset. Like,
I was just about to say, sometimes
you
it's
just need to
good. It's
reset.
like a good landmark to reset.
Mhm.
Like if you've been bullshitting at work or something, you want to
Yeah.
kind of like, this is a good time to
Mhm.
reset.
Let me start.
But I
doing
never
shit
been
know
I never
I'm
been
supposed to.
big on those resolutions like New Year's for New Year's I'm doing this. Nah, man.
I
That mean
just
you ain't
feel like
doing
that
it to me.
shit's a mindset.
Some people take it serious, but majority don't.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, me personally, I feel like if you're waiting to January 1 to start doing something, then
It's too late.
yeah. And then this shit ain't even on a Monday. Like me, I'm a Monday nigga. Like I'm gonna start on Monday.
Yep, that's
shit
exactly what I
on like
said.
a
I think
Wednesday.
I'm gonna start working back out probably Sunday.
But I do go over my year, and my resolution every year is to be better than the last. So you go over the years, see what you did, and see what you can improve.
And that's another reason why I don't really do shit on New Year's. Like New Year's, I'm a big I'm grateful for making it to the next year. It's more like a humbling day for me. So I'm more sitting down, I'm more chill, more family oriented on a day like that. Just sitting in the house, enjoying making it to that next year. It's kind of humbling to just see, as the years roll. I mean, you reflect. For me, I reflect on all the past years, and then you think about, okay, this is a reset, and what's next, but not necessarily a resolution.
Happy
Well-
to make it through Christmas and the bills paid.
Yeah, it's still a little shaky January 1st.
Yeah.
You the
But like now, like New Year's is a little downer for me. But
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
But question, because I've seen a lot trying to move from out of that. But When did we start celebrating the start of Mardi Gras season?
What you mean?
When did that start? You ain't seen the post?
Like, what you mean to start? Like, because, like, in New Orleans, we always celebrate, but with parades and shit for the season.
Well, it was people like today. I saw multiple posts with like,
Countdown.
Happy Mardi Gras season.
I didn't know it started this early?
Today.
Oh,
But I would have looked at the list and parade's not even going on. So what's it?
I think what it is for the people who are big in Mardi Gras season, I think it's just like for everybody else, y'all through. Christmas is over, Halloween, Thanksgiving over, Christmas over.
It's our time.
But now it's our time because we got another season. Like just like, for instance, some people change their Christmas trees out the Mardi Gras trees.
Yeah.
You put up Mardi Gras lights. You put up, you know what I'm saying? So it's stepping into a whole new season for us. Because usually right with New Year's, you try to get your trees down traditionally and switch them over to, if you're going to go to Mardi Gras, other people throwing their shit out, we changing our shit to Mardi Gras stuff.
And I know that shit did been start because when I was home, the weekend after Thanksgiving, and Miles was like, shit, y'all got to come home for Mardi Gras. I'm going to be in the captain's ball, and I'm going to be in all of this. I got my beads getting ready.
Yeah.
So they be getting ready for that
and
shit.
And you know, like
time.
them early season balls, you know, they start like right in the beginning of January, first, second week, to start kicking it off to get you in that mode. Yeah. So
I'm going, though. I'm going to go because Mom's going to be in some kind of little ball. I just thought about that shit. Give me the gig.
Going?
Yeah.
That's dope.
I need to find out. It's going to be sometime. I want to say it's the Mardi Gras weekend, like before, like it's either Friday or Saturday.
Before, you're talking about the weekend before?
Before Fat Tuesday. So I'm probably go from like Thursday, Friday until like Wednesday.
I'm so removed. I don't get in Mardi Gras season until like when we leaving that Friday.
That's exactly. Because for me, like even growing up, that was the biggest time for me in parade. So
when you there, you like try to hit a couple of parades.
I was just about to say that's probably why we removed, because you're not gonna hit your first parade to the big weekend
that day.
Yeah. So
and nigga ain't been there since they was a kid too. So
right. So it's easy, but them little kids and people who in it who got to get ready for their throws and get their costumes and shit together, get their ball stuff together. They shit, it's time.
Because if we was throwing this year in the parade, shit, we'd have been playing for that shit 6 months ago.
I never wanted to be in that shit.
No, fool, that's the most fun I done had. Single fun like that, that's a whole bunch of fun. Fuck y'all finna make a joke about my goddamn costume. But
thank you.
Look, he probably like, shit, this what I would have did.
Goddamn.
But no, you gotta do it.
Eminem ass nigga. Talk about yourself for the other nigga don't use it.
Shut up.
Papa Doc.
2021, we gonna be on the float.
I feel like we should.
I'm willing to do damn near anything with the Dummies. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga's gonna be a blast.
I'm just saying anything. I'm willing to do that. I'm with the parties, ready to get shit started. You know what I'm saying? I just want us to do some shit.
I can't wait to start acting brand new.
I ain't acting brand new though.
You probably already.
I noticed in Atomic, like fool, like I don't really like to talk to people like that. Like even in public, I don't really want to.
You can't be that way.
I know.
I talk to so many new people that time. I like that.
You know what?
That's the beauty of being in a group though. And I know y'all can talk to them.
Yeah, but like it's
that ain't your shit.
Yeah, that ain't. I'm gonna stand over and
honestly,
take my picture.
I'm not big like that. You know what I'm saying? Like talking to folks, but it was something about being in a different environment. And like you said, to your point, to me, this goes to your point of saying like I'm willing to do anything for the podcast. Go talk. That's part. That's what I'm saying. That's all part of it because that's gonna help grow the brand.
Yeah.
It was like 8 people sat there and subscribed right there in my face. You know what I'm saying? Just because of interacting and seeing how, you know, funny or clever you are. And they was like, oh, what y'all do? Oh, we got a podcast. Oh, I'm going to tune in. How do I find it?
Please do.
You see what I'm saying?
Right
so
here.
That's how you grow your brand, me personally.
A couple of random niggas just walk up to me and hey, I subscribe. Oh, thank you. Whoever you are. I appreciate it.
That shit's still weird to me.
Again, yeah, I agree.
Like the fact that people listen and we like be excited about it. Like I love it. Thank you.
Does it move you in any kind of way?
More conscious of what I'm saying and shit.
That's
like people really listen.
More conscious. You need to be more conscious, goddamn.
But he said conscience.
Conscience.
Fuck yeah.
Dummy.
But no, I mean, and both that I still need to be who I am. 'Cause, you know, that's what people listening to. But just being more aware. You know what I'm saying? You got a voice and you need to be
use it responsibly.
Use it responsibly.
Yeah.
Ain't that what is that? Like the alcohol slogan? Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly.
I don't know. Shit, all I know. Stay thirsty, my friend.
Stay thirsty.
Nah, but all in all, man, it was definitely a dope week, a great week, you know, and starting into a new week, man. Our man Todd not here. He had to take care of some family business, but he'll be back.
Prayers are with you.
Sooner. Soon. He'll be back.
So that tells you, stop with them fucking New Year's Eve, New Year's Day resolutions and step up and do that shit today.
Start today.
You never know what's going to happen before New Year.
Visa. I don't know if y'all saw this, but the credit card company Visa has issued a warning. They're basically warning everybody that hackers are now hacking into gas pumps and commandeering your credit card information. Visa's basically warning people. I don't know what you're supposed to do or how you're supposed to do it. You can warn me, but I guess a lot of people's personal information, credit card information, has been hacked through gas pumps. I don't know if y'all saw that. I don't know what y'all think, but
they got a list of who did it and alerted the people.
But I guess the only way to combat that is to pay in the store. But also, I don't like to pay in the store because they gonna slow it down. I hate when they slow it.
Is that any different nowadays too?
What that?
Can they hack that?
What?
Paying in the store.
At this point, I think they can hack
anything.
Yeah.
But I think they put a reader on top of it to get you.
Well, no,
that's been going on.
And that's called skimmers. They've been doing that.
Yeah.
But this is different now. Unlike skimmers, they actually got software that's
probably reading it
right out of the machine without even having to put. Because, on those skimmers, you could see it sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, you could pull it and catch it.
Put it off.
But nah, they got a whole new setup there, buddy.
They got niggas scared to go to the gas station. All kind of shit. They hacking your ID shit. They putting little needles in the pump with blood on it and shit like that. You niggas scared to pump gas. You gotta check too much
I
shit.
have a theory that gas stations is the most dangerous thing for black men.
Why?
Because most black men get shot at the gas station. And they be waiting for that, when to slow down. That's why I slow down in the hood. You put $20 in the hood, that shit gonna slow down at 50 cents. In the other neighborhoods, it slow down like at 90.
That's what you came up with?
Telling you.
Okay.
That's where most black men get shot at.
At the gas station.
And they slow down the pump to help
it down.
To help it. So a nigga got the drop on you.
So my shit slowing up.
I
don't know about getting shot, but I just know that being in the at some of them gas stations, period, man, the pump start out slow. Shit, it don't end.
I was just about to say that at Sam's.
You ever did that shit?
Like
put the pump, nigga, I done pump like $8. Man, fuck that. I ain't got time to be waiting on it.
38 minutes.
Bitch going so slow.
I was at a gas station one time, and a white guy who worked for a gas company, he saw it going slow, and he went to everybody and stopped their pumps. And once everybody stopped, he started back up, and that shit started going. That's how you reset.
Yeah, you stop like 10 seconds, and then
who in the fuck? Hey, mister, stop your pump.
I don't know. I'm just saying that worked.
Yeah, now it does.
It does work.
Have you ever been at the pump with somebody else on the other side, and when they hang theirs up, yours start speeding up? Yes, I can get that working, but who got time to do that? I'm just gonna put $8 in. I'm gonna go where the pump go real fast.
Him, I guess, because he loved his job. I damn sure ain't about to do it. Even when I see it going slow, I'm gonna get these $9.58.
Right. All right. That's enough.
Somebody said that you never supposed to. Was that Barron or somebody said you never supposed to pump gas when the gas trucks actually
when they're leaving
there?
Why?
Putting it because they say when they putting that shit in there, it's
all the trash,
all the trash and shit at the bottom of the tank being stirred around, and you pumping it right into your.
While they're there, it's kind of okay, but like when they're first leaving,
why don't they tell us anything?
That's when the trash is on the top, so you get in that.
Boo boo shit at the bottom. That's stuck down
there.
Because
they just stirred it up. Yeah.
Get the gunk at the bottom, guy.
Yeah, but I saw that. A follow-up to the story we did a couple weeks ago. Speaking of hacking, Amazon and Ring are being sued over a breach of privacy. We had a story a couple of weeks ago where we talked about the different Ring cameras where they were hacking into the cameras and spying on families and people who had those inside cameras. Well, now Amazon and Ring are actually being sued over breach of personal information. I don't know if y'all saw that. What y'all thought about that?
Nigga can't even be safe in peace. That's crazy. You get security and that shit get hacked.
That's a little weird. I mean,
that's like your security getting beat up.
Yeah. But you know what, nigga, this is what I hired you for.
Yeah, you fired, good dude. You can't
I had been said and I said this on the pod before. It just was something about the inside camera. I be looking when I be at home, I look at it
That's why I only got it in certain areas of my house where you can't spy me. But I don't want to be spied.
It's only in the kitchen.
Yeah, because you gotta know it's not.
Yeah. I ain't gonna have it in my room because, you might,
I might want to use that for my own personal camera.
computer be calling. Hey, ring. Hey,
y'all got that?
Go to
Film this angle.
December
November
15th
2nd at
by
3:88.
5 o'clock. I put in about a minute and a half worth of work. Let me get that.
You
Like,
charge me for my shit.
Not safe for work.
$48. $48. There you go.
But I saw that shit. I was
That's
talking to somebody.
like six different people had 6 different occurrences of that shit happen to where they were spying on. And I'm pretty sure it's probably more than that, but that's 6 who reported it.
That's just crazy though. Like, I mean, and that's the technology that we live in. The more technology and the stuff that you get that makes you appear to be like safer
More safe, yeah. They gonna find a
or
way.
more comfortable. Because if you think about it, they take advantage of shit we use for comfort.
They're looking at us right now on these MacBooks in our face.
Hello. Shit.
The gift I got Courtney for Christmas, she instantly started getting ass about it. Like,
the gift? Yeah, that's
they
that
listen,
shit
like,
crazy.
we already know, like, but they listen to everything we say. Your phone is never off.
I only get one kind of ad on my shit now. Camera lenses. That's all
That
I
makes
get.
sense.
Yeah.
But also, that's what you search on Google, too.
But still, that
Like,
shit still
It got to
surprising
the
and
point,
creepy.
I hate to search stuff on Google because I don't want to get, like, I'll search a game,
Mhm.
the Rams. I don't give a fuck about the Rams. I might care about that one game because I might be betting on it. But Google will send me an alert
Even with
every
shit,
Rams game.
I Google some shit at work on a work computer, but the ads and shit show up on my phone.
I'm like, y'all trash.
Fuck, I don't want no policy in my phone. Fuck is y'all doing? I got a policy and shit, mother. Policy ad. Get out of here. Ain't even that old.
Uber. We did a report about this. This is another follow-up. Where we talked about Uber releasing their report. It was alleged that in their
Dummy.
first ever
It's
report
alleged that.
that they revealed that it was 3,045 sexual assaults, 9 murders in 2018. I don't know if y'all saw that shit.
Shit.
What y'all think about it, but
First
that
thing
was
that
kinda
come to my mind
alarming.
is the first thing that come to my mind is another thing about women and just women wondering why we are more protective of them nowadays because you can't even go catch a safe ride, from
That's
your
supposed to be the safer way.
They say you
You're
see
not
their
driving.
picture.
You're not. You know,
I
if you
can't
been
even let you go be
drinking-
safe because when you're trying to be safe, somebody else trying to make you unsafe. But that shit's weird.
But if you
That's
think
just
about
some weird shit, though, fool.
Mhm.
Like, that's just some sick, like, well,
But then you
you
think about
signed up to do
think
all
about
that.
but
if
think
those
about who
people-
gets hired. That kind of place.
But no,
Well, I ain't gonna say who
I know
gets
this
hired.
from
I'm
personal
saying some of
experience. I know this from personal experience because I did it for about 2 months.
that ain't helping the cause.
But you got to put all your information on there. You got to put your license, your registration from your vehicle, your insurance information. They have your stuff,
Mhm.
and it's tied to you.
Do criminals care?
No.
Sometimes criminals don't care.
That's true.
And if you're sick, like some of these people are sick, not giving them an excuse for it, but it's saying there's something's not right. They're deranged. They're not thinking normal. There's something not right with them. Is this kind of like, ooh, I know what I go do if I sign up for Uber and I do the late night. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Easy access to the women.
yeah, it's like, ooh, I can.
And that's what I mean by people they hire. Like, do they do background checks on those people? And if they
I-
do,
No, it's not a background
So
check.
that's what
but
I mean.
they verify
That's what I
all
meant
your
by
stuff.
people
Yeah.
who
But they
hire,
have all your stuff.
they're willing to hire any goddamn body. So, yes,
I would like to
good.
see,
There's some people doing good, but they probably need to do more in-depth backup checks
And
or something.
I would like to see out of those 8 murders, how many got caught. Because they literally like verify you. Like that's
I'm
you.
pretty sure they 8 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, yeah. I
Yeah.
would.
They
I
know who
don't
picked
think
the
none of
victim.
them. But like you said, a sickness, they ain't thinking about that.
But
Yeah,
they go
no.
back
Like, they
to my
just see
other
it.
point that like, no matter how good technology get or how much stuff we get to make life convenient, there's always dark elements that's going to use it for their personal gain or personal advantage and make it bad.
Unintended consequences.
Every time. It's always an unintended consequence to stuff that's even supposed to be good. So we saw,
Criminals gonna think, how can I criminal?
Yeah.
Better.
Man, that's just man. Just go pay for you some vagina.
That's easy
It's
for
out
us
here.
to say.
The internet say it's $40. Don't risk your life over $40.
yeah, but they say that those people
Be
who,
power,
who
like,
say it's about power,
Yeah.
it's about
Oh, yeah,
control. So it's,
so they just gotta be a criminal, I
Yeah.
guess.
and we talking about sexual assaults. There was an issue down in Disney where the characters say that the tourists had been groping them.
Nigga over there feeling on
and a lot of
Cinderella.
incidents have been reported to the police. I don't know if y'all saw that. It was been going down in Disney apparently, but
I don't It doesn't shock me.
Fuck you groping a puppet.
Weird niggas
Like
just like
And you don't even know what's in there.
he probably
Like whatever your preference is, you don't even
I'm
know
not
if
trying
that's
to
your
laugh at
preference.
it, but like you literally don't know what's up under
no
there.
clue whatsoever. And I bet nobody had a clue I was in Chuck E. Cheese.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's probably the same nigga who drove an Uber there. Who knows? Probably.
There's some sick people out here. Just want to,
I
like,
saw
why
that
don't you
in
want to, like, how does Mickey Mouse turn you on?
And the workers was actually getting upset about that shit.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Like I'm trying to do my job.
I'm in this hot
making
ass
kids
suit.
laughing.
Oh, you
know how
got mad?
you get that? You like what the fuck?
Damn, this nigga to grab my ass.
Man, Mickey with this shit. I'm in that suit. I'm swinging.
Swinging.
Right.
I'm swinging.
Mickey head all over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be went viral.
Yeah,
Mickey beats
Mickey
up.
done mess somebody up.
Mickey beats up somebody's mom. Goddamn.
Did my man do that? What was that? In the Eddie Murphy movie. When he
Oh
was
yeah.
in the-
What was that bucket
Cop,
world?
was it one of the cops? Beverly Hills Cops.
Yeah, Beverly Hills Cops. I think it was 3 when he was in the little
The pink elephant. Was it the pink elephant? Whatever the nigga did.
Whooped the
That
nigga
shit
ass.
crazy. Big head over that shit.
like Ace Ventura when he was the
When he was in that dolphin or
mascot.
whatever. Yeah.
Nah, but I don't know if I saw that and I just wanted to bring it up since we was doing follow-ups and still on our creepy stuff.
Stop being creepy, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of creepy, man, they done got Dame Dash on he got a $50 million lawsuit going on right now because the young photographer is suing him. Did y'all get a chance to see that shit?
50 million?
$50 billion. He
Shit.
touched the boob in the butt.
So that's 25 for a field?
25 per field of cop. Hey,
I don't know. It's like for me,
I'll let a fat chick feel on me for 25 million.
okay. Is that
A
what
fat, ugly chick.
is that what it has to be? Can you go lower? How much lower are you willing to go?
$50.
Dummy.
that nigga the $40 set out.
He the $40. What you talking about?
Damn, I'm a thought.
He labeled yourself.
Right.
I said 50.
Okay.
That's above 40.
Still.
Yeah, you was $10 higher.
Yeah.
You got a little more value
A
to
little
it.
high class.
Inflation, cost of living
Yeah.
raise and shit like that.
Y'all did something for, you know what I'm saying? A little spaghetti, lasagna or some shit.
That's the
Chicken
2020 rate. 2020 rate is the 50.
You know?
Hamburger helper.
Yeah, a little hamburger helper. You did something strange for a little hamburger helper.
You had to eat, goddamn.
Yeah.
By any means.
Yeah.
But nah, I seen that Dame shit, man. It's really tough for me to like. I'm to a point now where I don't know what to think or what to do. Like, I don't want women victimized or done any type of way. But having said that, not even talking about this issue or none in particular, I just wanted to start being more. As a man, I get scared because I've seen people get handled or did. Again, not saying that they did or didn't do it. I just would want more information present, more evidence present before my career is ruined or before anything is done. Like, I always thought it was innocent until proven guilty. And in some of these cases, you're seeing public opinion. And it hasn't been as bad as it was at its peak, but you're just seeing sometimes people losing everything off of hearsay or just off of a rumor, and we don't even know if it's concrete evidence to say that it's true. And I don't care if it's a man or a woman or black, white, any of that. I just want whatever the case be, like, let's have concrete evidence, solid evidence that shows that somebody did something before we, ruin their families or their lives behind some of this stuff.
Let them get a fair shake.
Man, I mean, it's just weird, fool. Because, like, you know what I'm saying, couldn't have sisters and friends and stuff that stay over here, but I'm aware of it. Like, I'm not, shit, when I got a shower, make sure I got on basketball shorts or, sweatpants or, like, a T-shirt. Like,
And
just
that's how the story goes. It was at a photo shoot. He hired her for a photo shoot. She was staying at his house a couple of days, him and his girlfriend or his wife, whatever the lady, Miss Horn maybe to him. The young lady, Miss Dunn, I don't want to get her name wrong. Miss Bunn, Monique Bunn, stated that Dame came into the room one night in a robe, no drawers on, touched on a boob with a couple of fingers, touched on the butt with a couple
And
of
his
fingers.
wife was there?
His wife was there. And Dame responded like, I'm not, and this happened back in April. And that's another thing they be getting me. Like, why they wait so long for it to come out? That be kind of making
Yeah, I don't like the shame like that, but like that's
I don't
just
either.
that's just a big leap.
That's the crazy thing that nowadays that every incident that comes out, you have to question. And it opens up so many questions. But basically, Dame responded today like he's not going to be extorted. This is basically this lawyer guy who's doing it against him. It's his third lawsuit against him. The lady, Ms. Horn, also stated that she's kind of sad that the young lady reported this like this, that you just was at my house, she was cooking with me in my kitchen. So that doesn't mean that the victim isn't still a victim. It just makes you,
And that's why I say, like, again, stepping away from this actual situation and not thinking about one in particular, I just feel like with anything, if we don't present concrete evidence or concrete information that points that this person is guilty of a particular crime, I feel like that's when you start getting people feeling like it's a little easier to try this, especially with people of money and stature, where you can kind of like bring this allegation up, get a little money, get a little notoriety or attention, whatever it be, and then disappear with your winnings or your earnings without necessarily presenting real information. And again, I'm not talking about nobody in particular, so let's be clear. I'm just saying in general, I just want to start seeing more concrete information on people before I start throwing them all the way under the bus.
Because I would like to believe that it didn't go from y'all all just cool, like everything casual, and then you got your balls out under you.
I don't think nothing of it either way. I don't know who.
Hopefully it was
walked out with his shit swinging.
Yeah, it build up to it because you just like coming out there balls out. Hopefully.
Who knows?
But he might be. That might be how you get down. I don't put.
We'll see how it go. I'm gonna wait for more information before I comment.
Right. I'm one of those persons who's willing to let it play out and let each of them keep whatever they have as theirs. Especially their freedom.
Stop walking in the room with your balls out.
But it's crazy, fool, because like some women, they'll say that that's what they like. I like an aggressive man who's just gonna walk in here and put it on my forehead. So,
Yeah.
Don't do it.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, don't listen to Hooter.
Hey, you
that's
might have
Twitter.
put it on your
That ain't
forehead.
Hooter. That's Twitter.
Yeah, just don't do it. My boy tried to clear it. Hey.
That ain't me, cuz. I'm just saying. With
That's
Twitter
Twitter.
and
That's
the
Twitter.
internet. And
That's
the
what I read
universe.
today.
Yeah, the Twitter and the internet and the Facebook.
The
That's
internet.
That's what they say.
The internet's to have you fucked up.
Internet.
That's why I had to
world
make sure it wasn't my words. It was theirs.
But you know what? Anything you see on the internet, like 2 seconds later, you're gonna see the exact opposite.
Exactly.
I want a man to just come up and just be aggressive with me. All you men who, and then the next
Y'all too
one, all
aggressive.
you men who coming up, y'all just too aggressive.
Yeah, you trying to talk to me in the club.
I'm not trying to split bills. Oh, just because you pay rent, you
can't
think you
tell me
gotta
what to do.
Huh?
The internet
What?
had you
What?
fucked up, man.
What do I do?
You don't know what the fuck to do from the internet. That's why you
why
just
they-
gotta be yourself, man, and be
that's why they be so
responsible, be
confused.
respectful, and just be yourself, man.
Don't get
That's the only
sued for
thing
the
I can
50
think
mil.
of. Huge shouts out to Dr. Dre. The legendary producer, hip hop mogul, Dr. Dre, yes, from the West Coast, basically led this decade with earnings at a whopping $950 million over the last 10 years. He beat out next up Taylor Swift, who was at 825, as well as Beyonce, who came in third at 685 million. Both Jay-Z and Diddy ranked in the top 10 in earnings, exceeding a little bit over 500 million.
Billionaire couple. That's crazy.
Yeah, so shouts out to all of them, man. The good thing about that I saw about this, like you got Dre, you got Diddy, you got Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Yeah.
We got a lot of black moguls in there that's on the top of that list. So, but shouts out to Dre for topping that list. We know a lot of it came from the beats by Dre, his producing that he did, his music that he did with 50 and all of them, man. Shouts out to Dre, deservingly so.
And I think we figured it out. What we were just talking about before we came back on is black people figured it out. It's about economics.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
Yeah. They say you back in the studio working on Jesus is King Part 2 with Kanye, y'all care?
I saw that,
thank
but
you.
I don't care.
I didn't watch part 1.
They had a choir album.
Don't give a
The
fuck
Sunday-
about part 2.
Sunday service came out a couple days ago. Was it on? It was on Christmas, I think.
Not watching that either.
It's actually a album.
Now listen to that shit either.
Yeah, I don't think.
Fuck them.
Okay.
Is anybody listening to that? Because I don't never see any numbers or anything from none of this shit. I don't hear song. Like normally in the back in the day, you would
He
at
was
least
number
hear
one.
a song or two.
He was number one. The last
On
album
gospel?
was whatever the name.
I
was.
mean, of course.
It was the number one album. So
On what?
Like Billboard #1 album.
Like,
The
but
Weeknd.
On gospel charts or Billboard overall
it's
number
it's
one?
I'm gonna say this.
It's a rap album, I think.
I'm gonna
I
say
think they
this.
considered it a rap album. That was the beef. Because remember, that was the same week that the gospel dude from here had the #1 album.
I'm gonna say this. Not to say taking away from people who are doing numbers or things like that, but I also go by like we got a lot of friends and family
I
and
ain't
people
about
that we
to-
connected and network to. Like I've never heard nobody talking about it.
Me neither.
I ain't heard nobody say one thing about none of them albums. You?
I still ain't
No?
listen. I still ain't listen.
I don't know one person that listened to it. But
He fucked his mark up. He owe it.
Nah, I just don't
he's
want
still
to
gonna have a following. Like he gotta fuck up about
You mean like
6
overall
more
or for
times.
us?
I know what it is for us.
Yeah.
But
But his I mean,
he's still making more
he's
money
not
than
talking
ever.
to us. He's talking to a different demographic.
Right.
Like,
Like-
still, like his shoes still sell out. People still watch
He's selling
everything
out.
that Kardashians do.
Churches is packed.
Yeah.
Sunday school in the park is packed.
that nigga said Sunday school in the park.
So, you know.
'Cause,
shit,
I was watching something on YouTube. It was Jay Prince and Slim Thug was talking. And Slim Thug is a big what's my man out of Houston, the pastor that didn't open the doors.
the white guy. Who Kanye was with.
Joel
Yeah,
Osteen.
Kanye was with.
And Jay Prince was like, nah, I ain't fuck with this shit. Even when he came to Houston, like, nah, I ain't fucking with it. But Slim Thug was like, yeah, I went to it. It was cool because it was at their church.
I would love to hear what Dr. Dre has to say about this, though.
What, about Kanye?
Where he stands and what he feels.
He
and-
wouldn't make, I don't think he'll make a comment.
He
Like-
probably business oriented
Yeah.
about it now.
Whatever
Do y'all,
benefits him.
does a person's antics determine if you like them or not? As far as music.
Yes.
The percentage for me can sway depending on what it is that they did, what it is their antics is. But like, yeah, it definitely can sway. You know, if somebody doing a lot of fuck shit, man, like it kind of makes you not like them, or you really want to like somebody and they keep fucking up. It's like, come on, man, stop.
If I
man.
like you as a person, I would give all of your projects a chance. If I still like you as a person. If I don't like you as a person, I ain't really checking for you like that. Because it ain't tied like that.
Yeah.
So,
And that's when I think sometimes like knowing, like seeing artists interview and stuff can make or break you. Because there's some artists, I like their music more than I like them as a person.
Mm-hmm.
When I
there's
hear-
some people I like their interviews more than I like their music.
That's
Yeah,
why I think I could
definitely.
still listen to a Kanye album if I think it's the right Kanye album and he can't be on no fuck shit before the album comes out.
But you didn't listen to the Jesus.
That's because fuck shit was happening before the album came
I
out.
don't think he ever gonna stop. I don't think he
And I
coming
ain't
back
gonna-
from fuck shit.
I ain't gonna listen.
I think he's staying on fuck shit.
I ain't gonna listen.
Because he say he's not rapping anymore, making secular music. Fuck you.
I know y'all gonna think I'm tripping, but like, I one reason I never liked Kanye, or I never really cared for him. Again, I thought he was a dope artist. I think still he can produce very well and stuff like that. But one reason I never liked him is because I never liked him as a person. From jump, I never really liked him as a person. Like when I used to see his interviews and stuff, I never really cared for him.
I'm not gonna say that. I did like him. I like when he was wearing the two different double polos and the pink
I
shit.
used to just think he was like overly arrogant, super cocky, and
I like that though. At
Yeah,
that
like,
time.
I like
I
that
didn't-
from
at that
certain
time.
people.
I didn't
but
have a problem with it because I felt like T.I. was kind of the same way.
it was
In a different way, but
in a
yeah, it was
different way,
different.
but the same.
like
It was
don't get me-
hood.
T.I. came out and said on his second album, he the king of the South.
Like, don't get me wrong. I don't care about arrogant and cocky. Lil Wayne come out and say I'm the best rapper alive, stuff like that. That's cool. But it's the way you go about it. Like, to me, it's different being confident and cocky or like confident about yourself or just being an asshole arrogant. And I thought he was an asshole arrogant. I'm not really a big asshole arrogant person. Like a fan. I'm not a fan of that.
Before
lame to
2010, anything Kanye said that he was great at, I agree with.
Like, I felt like he the kind of nigga, like, if you come in the room, it's going to be like, you don't deserve to breathe the air I breathe.
Get
Like,
outta
You know
here.
what I'm saying? Like, that's how I looked at him.
I was never a fan of him
Nigga,
doing
I'll
that.
fuck
Like
you up.
the college dropout and that shit. I ain't like him. Man.
Oh man, graduation, late registration.
I ain't really like him.
808s,
That's when I liked him at 808s.
Twisted, Dark
Hey, but,
Fantasy.
Fuck Kanye.
But I never cared for him as a person. The music. Cool.
Fuck Kanye. Pusha T, Drake. You seen Drake interview? First of all, I don't even want to say Pusha T, Drake. Drake did a new interview.
Dope interview.
It was 2 hours long. I hadn't got through all of it, but I did catch some key points. What you took from it? I know you got a chance to kind of digest it.
Drake is never, ever, ever forgiving Pusha T.
What'd he say? What happened?
He said it.
He said, he was like, because the guy, the rap radar guys, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But they was like, could you ever see, forgiving Pusha T?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, nah, some shit just, once you cross that
some
line.
shit you cross.
You don't go back.
He said it was different than with other people.
Yeah, he'll like, him and Meek Mill, like, they went at it, cool. But they kept it at that level.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that, all right, you done cross the line, like, I want something to happen to you. Because they didn't do that.
Yeah.
And then it was a lot of misunderstanding with him and Meek Mill. But he was like, as far as Pusha T, that shit ain't gonna never work.
I'm gonna try to check it out.
But he did explain a lot, because he doesn't do interviews.
Mm.
But he was just saying the whole like the Adidas thing where he was like, at that time that Adidas deal was going on, paternity test didn't come back because it had got destroyed.
So
he didn't know if that was even
fully
his
kid,
kid or not. So I was like, damn, what if I announce that this is my kid and it's not my kid?
Mm-hmm.
So that happened. And what else he said? He said something about, Kobe checked him about that, you weren't with me shooting in the gym line. Because Kobe said he got a lot of flack from that from
his
home,
wife? Yeah.
from his wife. Because she was like, damn, I can't go anywhere. Motherfuckers yelling, you wasn't with me. So
that means you got a live ass line. Bitch,
Yeah.
and that's a live ass line though. But
I saw a little part of it.
Me personally, he was asked the question, but I would have kind of
not said it like that.
I wouldn't have went at it like that, like the way he kind
which
of
one?
the Pusha T question.
Because you never know. So just
Well, I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I don't have no problem with that. But I just would have been like, that's who he is, and but he like elaborated and went on.
Oh, he did elaborate because he was like, yeah, I ain't go back and forth.
He's a drama actor.
Because like he's not that big of an artist.
He's not that big of an artist. He's not dope. It was just kind of how he was saying. It was kind of like, no, you was
That's
a
not
fan,
true.
and he addressed being a fan of them and how it was
That
more.
is true
It was
compared
more
to
so
Drake.
Neptunes that he was a fan
compared
of.
to Drake, but is Pusha bigger than Meek, so to say, at that time? So
No,
to say?
hell no.
But so don't say that if you're gonna go back and forth with Meek and then say
No,
that he's
I'm
not
saying
big
at
enough.
that
I'm saying
time,
him.
I think Meek was
Meek is a
Meek
much
was bigger.
bigger artist. Yeah.
more popular at that time. Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
Like,
Mhm.
I mean, I hate to say it, but Pusha T really is not on his celebrity level or whatever.
Matter of
I
fact,
get they're not on the same level, but I disagree that he's not big enough for you to argue with. That's what I said.
He done looked over a lot of niggas. He looked over Joe Budden like that. He did Joe Budden the same way.
He threw
Joe
shots.
Budden and Pusha T ain't too
He threw
far.
shots at Joe Budden. He did.
Well,
He did.
he threw shots at Pusha T too, but he ain't deliberately before that. They sparred with each other a little bit. And I ain't know, just like how but he also brought up how
And he went back and forth.
how him and Jay-Z used to throw shots at each other, but they knew it was just a sparring session and they had respect for each other. He beat up Wayne in a great way. I love the interview.
Did he clear up that he's not a culture vulture?
Yeah, because he says, how am I a culture vulture when I'm shedding light on these people that y'all would have known about, and I'm giving these people jobs, and I'm putting a lot of money in these people's hands.
that's the same thing we kind of said on here. Like, if he wouldn't have shed light on y'all,
We wouldn't have known about
who would have known about y'all? Y'all would have been knowing where y'all was at, but
Yeah.
not to this on our side.
Like that London rap stuff or the Memphis stuff, or that's how we know about it because of Drake. The little shoot niggas, whoever them niggas is.
Block Boy Jay.
the internet will
and he
confuse
really
you.
kind of like,
The internet will confuse you every time because I was reading that shit.
What have we heard about Block Boy J
JB?
after that?
Mm.
Think about, like, he
Right.
probably
Ain't
put
that the-
billions
right
in that
around
man's
time
pocket.
in my-
Hey, you could be a dummies culture vulture and put millions in our pocket.
Shouts out to Drake.
All right.
Start off every episode like that.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Drake.
Drake, check us out.
Yeah, shouts out to Drake.
OVO podcast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And that was dope what he said about Wayne.
Give you 50%.
Oh, another thing he said that was dope was about the weekend. Because they asked him, he was like, do you regret that you don't have this big artist that you've signed?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, the only thing I regret about the weekend that he wanted to move, but we wasted probably about 5-6 years of him going somewhere else and growing. Instead of him being OVO and mad, upset, not really doing what he could.
Didn't he say they cleared it up, or did he say that?
No, that's what he said. He was like, the only thing, he was like, yeah, I wish he would have still been the OVO, but I'm not mad at as an artist doing their own thing. So that was cool. I like the whole
I'm going to check it out, man. 2 hours, though? Oh, that's like
It's
3
long.
sessions.
But that probably got something to do with the fact that he don't really do interviews. And people want to try to kind of get everything that they can in.
And it was on what? What it was on?
Rap Radar.
But I mean, it's probably on Tidal. Shit.
It's on YouTube. I mean, I watched the whole thing
I'm trying
on
to
YouTube.
just get the audio.
Shouts out to a California church, man. This particular church in California is paying off $5.3 million in medical debt for 5,555 families in 28 of some of Los Angeles' poorest communities. The Christian Assembly Church basically bought up debt for, like I said, 5,000 different families in order to clear them from their medical debts. I don't know if y'all saw that. We don't have to get big into it, but I just wanted to give a shout out. You know, we hear a lot of bad things about churches from time to time, or feeling like, what are they doing, or why are they not helping? But this particular church jumped in the game to try to help some of their more vulnerable members, to help them with some of their medical debt.
That's super
That's
dope.
dope.
Yeah, man.
That's kind of go back to what the interview with Clyde Anderson. He was like, they took the neighbor out of neighborhood, and it's just hood left, and that's why they call it the hood. Cause like, you can't go to your next door person to, hey man, let me borrow this or whatever. So you just competing with each other. So it needs to be the church should help out and should be more prevalent in their community. Because like, everybody giving their money to it, like it needs to be some return on it.
Right. I need to go to church. Shit, give me a little couple of dollars. But
he only want to go for the dollars, huh?
But is that every neighborhood though? Whether it's a hood or a neighborhood, do you go to your neighbors for anything?
No.
I don't go to my neighbors for nothing. It's very rare that, you know what I'm saying.
But also, you don't stay in the hood either.
I stay in the neighborhood. I know. Like,
you don't stay in the hood.
I got a good relationship with my neighbor.
But I know. But his thing is that happens in neighborhoods, not the hood. I don't stay in the hood. I stay in the neighborhood, but I still don't do that. But I like sometimes.
But like if you had a relationship, you probably could. If you was more friendly, not the angry black man.
I'm nice. My neighbors come to me for anything.
Man, this man told me like
got some brown sugar.
4 years of staying over there, he finally realized somebody was his neighbor, and he was just like, damn, everybody been staying there all this time.
I only saw him once. Only saw him once, fool.
I can't even, like, in a lineup, I couldn't point out your neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what they look like. I know I'm a stocky neighbor.
That's how I prefer it.
That's just you.
I don't mind being, like, I don't have to be friendly, and I don't have to be mean, but like, if I know you, it's better that we know each other and we have a relationship to me, because I go out, like, one time I went out of town, you know what I'm saying? My neighbors hit me up, hey man, your trash can blew into the street, because, you know, trash had to run, but we was gone, so nobody could they was like, we pushed it against the house for you. You know, little stuff like that. Hey, there's a car over there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just little stuff like that. I feel like being cordial with your neighbors, you know, in your community is y'all stuff. Y'all can look out for one another, help one another out, and it's just another relationship to build a network off of.
I speak to people when I'm walking the dog.
How y'all doing? Have a good one. I talk to them if they talk, but it's just rare that I do.
So angry.
It's not coming from an angry place though. You make it sound angry. I'm not never angry.
Antisocial.
That's what it's more of that than angry.
But why are you antisocial?
I don't know. Like you were saying yesterday. Maybe
I diagnosed myself with having,
and that's what I'm saying.
Anxiety.
So maybe that's what I have and you don't.
But he talks in public.
Too much.
Too much?
Not too much.
I don't think I talk a lot in public.
Sometimes. Like when you argue with people you shouldn't be arguing with.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
that's
stuff
true.
like that.
But at this point,
but I don't offend them, though. Well,
I ain't say you're offensive. I'm just saying you're willing to do that.
You will.
You're willing to do that, and I'm just not about to argue with somebody. I have no clue who you are. Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is true.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm definitely not finna argue with
I
people.
don't know you.
Like, if I hear conversations from people that I don't know that's gonna, like, could start arguments, I don't even argue. I was in the barbershop the other day, and they was talking some football stuff, and it was, like, so much nonsense being
I be telling them
spewed.
how stupid they is in my
and
head.
I wanted, like, in my head, I was like, I sure want to say something, but I don't know none of these people, and I'm not at a level to argue with them.
I did that. Well, I didn't do that, but like my barber knows me so well. Like it was a barbershop conversation, and the nigga was just
For
saying
your
some crazy
expertise?
shit, and he was like, "What you got to say about that?" I'm like, "I ain't getting into that dumb shit."
Just like
And
that.
then we
Don't you
just
hate
sat
when
over
the
there
barber
and
pull
laughed.
you in?
Yeah.
And
Fresh
just like-
good
but
for
just like that.
stop. Hey, ask that. He played that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Did you say
know.
it like that?
What?
Like that? Like
No,
you just
but
said it.
it was just only me and him heard it.
Okay.
Yeah. So he knew that usually I'd have been to say some shit.
Like, you stupid
So when
fuck.
I didn't say anything, he was like,
Trying to get some shit started.
but,
Bar- your
but he
barber,
said
man.
an undertone
Probably.
where it was
Your
just,
barber messy.
my barber good. My barber good.
Our barber's a little messy. Fresh a little messy.
Yeah,
Like
you gotta be a
This
little
bum
man.
over here talking stupid.
Every time. Who that got a study for you?
Come on. I'm ready. I got my
It
pen.
says in many families, there's always somebody who's the funniest. And researchers have shown and confirmed that the
Standardized.
youngest sibling is always the funniest.
I'm the youngest sibling.
You not.
You
I'm
might
the
be the
youngest sibling,
funniest out of your siblings.
You don't even know my siblings.
I don't know them. That's why I said.
I am.
If I knew them, I probably would know that they're funnier.
Okay. You lose. It's okay, man. Study.
You the oldest.
And why are you fussing at me in this to study?
No, I said you might be the funniest.
Oh, I thought you said
I know
wasn't.
that study is wrong because shit, my sister about as funny as a goddamn can of paint.
They have percentages in there?
Yeah. It says more funny. Oldest child is 36%. Youngest child is 46%.
But also, I think it's if y'all close,
Bless you.
if you
Me and my sister are like 11 months apart.
so she came up like you joked on her.
Mm-hmm.
So she built that funny in her. Because everybody joke.
But maybe
So I
as
can
the
see that.
youngest, you can be more playful because, like, it's not as serious on you.
Right.
Yeah.
Which could, to the point, it says the more successful child
It's the oldest.
is typically the older child.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause they
38%.
had to figure shit out by themselves.
Right. And I know my brother and them tell me that shit was a lot different for
Yeah.
them and more strict on them than it was for me.
That's how I
So-
feel about my little sister. Be like, man, our folks
The
gonna let me
oldest
get
child,
this
they say,
shit.
is more organized. I don't know if that worked with you either.
Shit, y'all ain't met my little sister.
More self-confident for the oldest child.
I love my sister, but right now she 0 for 4. Shit.
But more favored by parents, of course, the
Oh,
youngest.
yeah, they love
She
her.
0 for 5.
More relaxed, the youngest. More
You the
responsible.
favorite child?
I'm still a baby.
More responsible, the oldest.
Oh, but yeah, she's older than you.
11 months.
Yeah.
You and your sister that close?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, mama was tripping. Had a baby and got it popping for things for a couple months later.
Speaking of parents and kids, another study. They said that parents should take more family vacations instead of buying toys and
It might be more
clothes and stuff.
close. Say what now? I'm sorry.
I tend to agree.
Say that again.
You should have been paying attention, nigga, over there talking to
talking
your
to
damn
myself
self.
about how
and
old
shit.
me and my
That
sister
nigga
was.
talking to himself.
Talking to
Dummy.
yourself like
And then look, he looked up
Yeah,
like
look
I
up.
had to calculate. Dance
Fuck is
mask. Dance mask came up in my head.
that nigga on that been talking to himself. The study said that parents should take more family vacations instead of buying toys, gifts, clothes.
I agree.
I agree.
It's harder to say clothes though, because them kids need clothes, especially now.
Well, I guess what they saying, like, you got
The
people that got
expensive shit.
99 pairs of tennis shoes, they got 99 pairs of jeans, they got all these clothes that
Ain't
could
never
be
been
more
out the
so
city limits.
used for experiences.
I agree.
I agree because as a child, I mean, you remember certain toys. Like we had like a throwback section. Fuck y'all.
I agree.
That's why I don't like to talk.
Dummy.
AGWEE.
I'm gonna be quiet. The rest.
Come on,
Now,
man.
go ahead, man. Come on.
man.
Nah, fuck y'all.
You was
But,
going good.
But I was gonna say, like, I remember those experiences way more than we had a throwback Thursday kind of toy section when Ben was talking about the toys. We all talked about the toys we had. But I remember that trip we took to the mountains, or that time we went to Chicago or New York. Or I ain't never been to Disney World, but I think that would be on the list. My shit was Six Flags. You remember that way more than just a toy that you're going to be done with in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and it said on the holiday season that on average parents spend just over $1,700 during the holiday season collectively on toys and stuff, or roughly about $495 per child.
Next year we going somewhere. Y'all ain't getting shit. We going somewhere.
Yeah. So
That'd be dope.
Because I said next year, I ain't did shit for none of the holidays this year. Next year I got to try to do something for one of those holidays, Thanksgiving or Christmas. I want it to be Christmas, though.
That'd be cool. I think we might try to go to the cabins either Thanksgiving or Christmas. Man, that was one thing about being at home, man. Like your aunties, they're great aunts, all that shit. Like just being around family is just
and that's another thing. Like my dad's side of the family, I ain't just hung around them in so long. I need to go do that shit.
Oh, I don't rock with them at all. Fuck them.
I'm cool with all sides. I just hadn't been around that side.
Go some more fights. Then they gonna get jumped by his cousins.
Next family reunion.
They all from North
How
Chicago.
you get a black guy at the family reunion,
Right.
cuz?
I ain't going to y'all shit.
You doing your family
in Chicago? You used to like going to Chicago. What's up?
No, I got both sides of Chicago too.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
mom's got people in Chicago too.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I be at.
Gotcha. That nigga selfish with his time.
Man, you be in and out just like in Mobile. Like it was so many people I wanted to see in Mobile.
For you
I
though,
got to see none.
but for you it sound like it don't matter.
Oh nah, fuck them. Nah, I'm good.
Nigga so stupid, man. I was having a conversation with somebody and they was curious to know. And we've talked about this a couple of different times on this platform. I wish my boy Todd was here too to contribute. But they were curious to know our opinion on, do we think that men in society, particularly black men, are black men being muted? Meaning like our wants, our desires, things that we want to accomplish, or our complaints, any of that, just by society alone, is it being muted?
Yes. And I'll say that because we don't have a voice. Nobody wants to know what we're thinking, what's our problems. And the funniest thing to me is it's a narrative. Like black women would be like, hey, mental health is so important. Like go to the, go to a counselor or something. But the number one stress for a black man is the woman.
I knew who what to say.
I knew that was coming.
Leave the fuck alone.
So that mute you and make you talk.
Dummy.
You know what I'm saying? She gonna be and stop listening after this.
Yeah.
But like real talk, like where do we go to besides ourselves? And then even when we go to ourselves, your woman be like, oh, you gotta spend time with them. No, I get the vent.
Yeah.
Because I can't vent with you.
And
always gonna be taken like, you don't like me. You feel like that?
Like, no.
I was and that show that I was telling you about, to this point, like they was talking about the black guy was saying how like he don't like going to a particular restaurant because he feel like when he goes to this restaurant, they're the only black couple in there, and they look that crazy. They don't value him. They look at him like, why are you in this restaurant? And he said when they come and talk to the couple, they only talk to her. They won't talk to him directly. They look away from him. They look directly at her. So he don't like spending his money in there, but that's a place that his wife like on. And she was like, well, we can go somewhere different. And so when he was talking to a therapist. So when he was trying to tell why he don't like going, she was like, oh, you just need to start looking more friendly. Like, you need to start looking more nice and be more approachable. So, again, like...
I saw her, but she didn't look like she was the friendliest either.
She probably is in that setting, in that environment. It's probably easier to go to her and talk directly to her. But the bigger point was he's trying to voice something to you about how he feels, and you're not listening to it. Like, it's just totally being voided.
You trying to say I need to go to therapy?
No, I'm just
asking. No, I'm asking that because...
you definitely need to.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm that Hootie Logic.
They
got some crazy shit to
I asked that because I was in the bed last night. That shit popped up and I looked at it. Grace was like, he trying to tell you need to go to therapy. Like, no, maybe trying to tell you need to go. Or y'all just need to listen to us, and that'll be our therapy.
But like that's the
I
crazy
didn't say
thing
that,
because
but,
like
you know.
they'd be like, "Hey, let's talk," and when you start talking, you know it's gonna cause problems. So that's why you just stop talking.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I'm guilty of like still talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even when I'm not supposed to.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, and I know from talking to different men, a lot of the times, again, and we've talked about this before, we don't say half the shit that we want to say or that we can say because
Protecting you.
we've also been taught like,
Don't
nigga,
say
just
that
deal
shit.
with it. Like,
Right.
I can't tell you half this shit because it's going to create either a problem or a lack of understanding.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a terrible day at work,
Mm-hmm.
I might tell you 10% of it.
Yeah.
I've learned to start sharing my terrible days. A little bit, like you said, a portion of it.
But then,
I
like,
used to say every day is cool.
Yeah. But like, I hate when it started being a competition. Like, I'm not in competition with you about who day is the worst.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me see.
I told y'all that shit before. Like,
this.
shit, I'm sleeping. You want to talk about sleep? Like, hey, we can both be sleeping together, okay? Like, I know you sleeping too, but like, shit, you know what I'm saying? You work 52 days straight. Like, you
Right.
might be sleeping a little bit.
Might
Like,
be sleepy.
that's okay. Like, but it just made me when they was asking that question, and it was like, let's ask some men. It's 4 of us at this grounds, and it was just curious. Are we muted? And I think it starts young because I'm looking.
So
at
you think we muted?
fucking right?
Okay.
I think it's
Do
a lot
you?
of stuff that we muted on.
I think so.
Now,
But
now,
I
as
think
we're
with that
saying
being said, like if your woman comes to you and be like, I didn't know you were muted, now you can talk to me. Are you willing to open up more than that 10%?
because we're men and we know how that shit gonna end.
I
So
feel,
then you mute yourself?
Yes,
Kinda
I
thing?
mute myself all the time.
I
And I'll talk too much.
my personal opinion, don't ask me or tell me to do something, then I do it, and then you
Have a
get
problem?
mad. Like, so
'Cause
if
then
I
next
do
time
it that
I'm
way,
not gonna
I'm
do
not
it.
gonna. I'm like, if you be like, hey, tell me everything, and I say it,
Oh shit! Why did you
Hey,
tell me everything?
Oh, I didn't know you felt that way.
you asked.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? But
But I mean, as men, we're protectors and stuff like that. Like, I'm never gonna purposely go out of my way to hurt my
No.
wife's feelings.
no, like,
And then if I know this is gonna hurt your feelings, what I'm gonna say, I'm just not gonna say it.
I might by ignoring you.
This nigga's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's because
That's not
I'm protecting you though. But I
No,
know
you're
it.
not.
I am protecting you because if I say something right now, you're not gonna like it.
I was just
Even
about to
more
say
so
that
than
that
me being
could be
quiet.
considered a form of protection.
It is, so
Oh, to stop the whole.
to stop me from saying
To not say what you-
know what I'm
Just
saying?
say something like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I definitely think that. But I mean, just as we say that, of course, what's gonna happen is we're gonna get muted some more because what's gonna happen is
What did you
people-
want to say?
Well, not even them, just like people in general. Like, men get to say anything they want. You want to know who women that are, and see what I'm saying? That it becomes a competition again. I think that women have some places where they're muted as well, and where maybe they're not being heard. But right now, we're talking about men as men at this platform, and we're just talking about from our standpoint. And I think it started like when we young, because again, we talked about this before.
Boy, get
But
up.
yeah,
Stop
get
crying.
up.
Don't cry.
Boy, don't cry.
Toughen up.
Don't speak your mind. You can't say that. Don't do this. Like, just like
But
that lady was
unless
telling
You
you're
her.
have feelings.
But just
and
like that lady was
emotions,
telling that man, don't look like that. Like you're
Right, what you mean?
you're programming us not to look like that and act like that.
And then why do I have to like dumb myself down, or I can't be like other people, other races, other men get to be as masculine as they want to be? Why I gotta talk in a softer voice? Why I gotta like, hey, how you doing? Like, why I gotta do all that shit? Why I can't just be the strong black man that I am? Why I gotta like conform to social society?
Right.
Fuck
You
y'all.
don't. You don't.
Y'all got a problem with me? Fuck you. But it's something like unconsciously we just do all the time.
So with that being
We
said, do
appease people.
you go places and feel uncomfortable at this point? With that being
'cause I'm
said,
like, I don't want to be here.
It's some place you can go and feel uncomfortable.
And then this place is like, oh shit, let me, try to appease us. Like, why? Like, hey, lady, I'm not trying to rob you, so I ain't got to put my hands
A
in my
lady
pocket.
did that to me the other day. Like, I'm walking out the door in Walmart and she walked in front of me. Like, she cut across me and then kept looking over her shoulder like to see what I'm doing.
Bitch, don't get in front of me. I might clip you is what I might do.
Nah, I don't want
Trip
shit
your
from you.
ass.
Fuck, I look like.
Yeah, it's probably here buying tilapia for Christmas.
And if I'm gonna steal something, it definitely for to be like
From you.
goddamn. I'm finna go for the glory. But it just make me see that. And then like I was thinking too about like preparation. And what I meant by this is like I was watching Logan. She got baby dolls. She got shopping carts. She got food in her shopping cart. She got mops, brooms, all that shit, like, to simulate life. Like, what you do on a daily basis, see what she see her mom do. And it's crazy because we'll give boys a fucking dinosaur or a truck that they crash to. They just crash to.
Get that nigga a
what the fuck
suitcase.
that's preparing you to do?
Dummy.
Be super. Like, that shit prepares you for nothing. Yeah, you get the little baseball. And I mean, they give you sports stuff. But
Something
other
be
than
cool.
that, what do
Ball.
you get?
Fire truck.
But nah, it's crazy
Superman.
you said that because like the little
Yeah, you see
kids.
Spider-Man.
Still
Nigga, you
can't climb
teach
no
me to
fucking
climb up the
wall.
fucking wall that I can't really climb. Meanwhile, she over there got, oh, baby, putting the baby under the blanket.
Spider-Man don't have no alternate costume right there. You can't put Spider-Man in a suit to go to work.
Dummy.
Because I bought one of my homeboys because
They
his
say, baby.
little son birthday close to Christmas. Like the Tonka truck, the little metal Tonka truck. I thought that was cool because I had one as a kid. I like the little metal Tonka truck because you can fuck them up and they're going to be okay.
Guess what the fuck they get boys.
Right.
This boy get gun, big
And the
AK.
other one got like a little fire truck.
Big
And they
AK-47.
ain't going to do neither one of them.
Right.
And then, but I do hate that, like, it's a effort not to give little boys guns, and people don't like that. But, nigga, I had guns growing, like,
I would.
my granddad
like-
was so crazy, he gave me a BB gun in kindergarten.
Like little guns like
Like
that.
an
I
actual
still
BB
would.
gun. No, not
I,
this.
I know a lot of people.
That's-
I know a lot of people like that. They don't want boys to have little guns and stuff
But
like
I've never shot anyone.
I've never shot.
I
I
didn't
shot a
commit
lot.
any murders.
I
I just knew I was a boy.
shot a lot of toy guns. I've
Yeah.
never shot a real gun.
And then you knew, don't point it at people. Even the guns that didn't shoot, because Nerfs was new to us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you actually shoot a gun and something comes out. Usually it was just like the sound, like something like that. But even that, you
That
couldn't
little light
shoot,
up
you
laser
couldn't
gun.
point it at people.
Y'all had that little light up laser gun? As a
Yeah.
kid?
But
Trash
that-
ass.
Is it kind of crazy that like in our society, you think about American society and shit and guns, is it crazy that they do give us Nerf guns to shoot at each other though? Like, what is that simulating?
Another aggressive. So something else teaching us to be aggressive.
Cause like, what do you do? Like, yeah, what do you
I don't consider that aggressive. I shot all y'all niggas. We had a blast.
We had fun doing it, but we have fun playing football, but it's something aggressive.
I went.
Well, I'm
We
not
played
even
the
talking
two-hand
about it.
touch.
And I'm not even talking about from that standpoint. I'm talking about actual guns. We give guns, play guns. That's turf. That Nerf. I'm sorry.
Whole football field out this bitch, ain't? Give a nigga a
Give
football
it turf. God damn. You in a different tax
field.
bracket.
Nigga in Legion Field.
Fuck yeah. We give Nerf guns to shoot at one another.
Mhm.
That simulates something.
Kill each other.
No.
I'm not gonna say
all
it's training
kids
you,
had
kid,
it.
but I'm saying it's a gun. Nigga, shit, it's a gun.
Yeah, but it's a gun like, I got you.
It's a gun.
Eh.
You give little girls shopping carts and that are pink and they get canned goods and stuff in there. What is that simulating?
Be tough. Shoot
But
somebody.
shit, when they grow up, they might not want to cook. So what is that doing?
I'm not saying that it ain't.
That
This
nigga never
nigga
told.
is so trash.
That nigga retarded. This nigga's
Let me
a
get him
dummy.
over here.
Dummy.
Let's go to sports. Let me at sports, man. Beast Mode is back.
Welcome back, Skittle man.
Welcome back.
Y'all saw him get out the truck?
Did you see his interview?
I didn't see the interview.
What he did out the truck?
He got out the truck, and like when they trick a rookie or prank a rookie and put nothing but confetti in the truck, he got out that bitch and nothing but Skittles fell like that. Like that bitch was up here to his neck, nothing but Skittles fell out the truck. It was a big Yukon Tahoe too. Had to be about 1 billion Skittles.
I like Beast Mode. Nah, in his interview, they, you know how they try to ask you all them questions, and he went back to it.
Just his song, Get
Thank
Fine.
y'all for coming. I'm glad to be back in Seattle. They tried to ask him questions. He was like, "Yep, I'm just here to play ball," and he walked off.
Perfect.
They trying to ask all them deep ass questions. My boy wasn't with that shit.
I don't care. I want to play
He just
football.
showed up and left.
I would love to be like around him, but not in an interview setting, because he wouldn't talk. But I think I think he probably funny as shit if you just
Yeah,
sit
like
around.
you see, like
interviews where they was playing the video games and like little shit like that.
Or like
Funny as
even
hell.
at camps with kids and shit like that. Like just him outside of a mic. He pretty talkative.
I think he just don't like
Doing it, he ain't
traditional
doing it for
media
you.
stuff
Right.
because
I ain't doing it for you.
Because you're going to
media-
turn around.
you got to make a store.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the worst shit we ever created. I think when we created, not we, but when they created attention and clicks and likes and all of that shit, I think it was one of the worst things we created because it became more about the attention and less about the store.
Like, well, I mean, not to keep going back to it, but like, that's what Drake was talking about. He was like, a kid will like your album, will love you, but if he goes on Twitter and sees that everybody is trashing your album, he gonna trash it too, just to be
And not just to not like it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then later on, they gonna be like, oh man, this is my favorite album. If
Right.
I go look at your Twitter feed, you were just trashing it an hour after it came out.
Right.
Like we had our generation, that's what I love. We had to sit with albums and CDs. Like, shit, you went to pay your $15 for it, so you gonna give it a good chance.
And
you
no-
want it to be good.
And you got time to digest it
Yeah.
and listen to it before some other shit came out.
Cause there's no telling when something else you wanted to hear was gonna come out.
Is No Limit responsible for that? Like they the first people that kind of mass produce shit like that,
Oh,
like
hell
on
yeah.
a regular.
Oh hell,
That I can think of, yeah.
they dropped like, I want to say they dropped like
Every
40
week
some
for a minute.
albums. Yeah.
Every album that came on had 20 new albums coming up on the back of that bitch.
But no, I want to say in one of those years they dropped like 40 albums.
Does that make P a genius? Like
Ahead
before
of
his time,
times.
kind of
Oh,
like.
Yes.
definitely.
And he capitalized on it at a time where you can capitalize off that real big, selling them out.
I don't even know how we got there, but that was dope because we was supposed to be talking about sports. But that is like I want like that is kind of live. Like P was doing that shit before anybody was doing that shit.
But what would No Limit or Cash Money be in this new era?
Dope in a different way.
I think they would be just as impactful. Maybe not just as impactful because there's so much music, but imagine being able, like, if P could really drop shit right then.
That'd be hard to do because it's just hard to say if that will translate to music in times nowadays because kids nowadays like a whole different type of music. But for the time that it was,
It depends
no
on
fuck.
how
Because you knew 8 months beforehand with the next No Limit.
Right now,
album.
Lil Baby might drop something next week.
Yeah, and with no promo. You're like, oh, Lil Baby just dropped.
And that was part of loving P and loving all that shit is seeing that on the back of a CD.
Short Circuit let me down. I thought he was
Who?
good already. Short Circuit, you don't remember him?
on the back of the No Limit album.
Yeah.
Some
He
of them
had
I just
one
ain't
good
give a
song.
shot.
But yeah, man, shouts out to Beast Mode. Welcome back. Just signed his deal back with the Seattle Seahawks, man. I forgot what they said the contract entailed or how much it was.
Perfect time.
I want to say he's be getting paid basically $60,588 from the Seahawks just this week alone in his signing.
It's worth it. And you got a chance to win a Super Bowl. Possibly. You
And-
came
and
back
that-
at the right time.
And it looked like it's $60,000 per week over the next couple of weeks. So
Sound like a good deal to me. I'd
Right.
take it. AB got a tryout with the Saints today.
saw that.
Is that crazy?
Man, fuck him. I
'Cause
dropped that nigga first in my fantasy league.
Fantasy league feelings out the way if that's possible. Do you think that was a good idea?
I hate the Saints, so fuck both.
He's an example kind of what we said earlier. Is he? Is he not? Like maybe his antics has
Made you say fuck him.
made you like
That's weird in the NFL. That's one of the first times I saw somebody that talented.
Just fucking
Antics.
instantly.
Yeah, they were like, nah, I ain't
I ain't never
fucking
seen no antics like this though.
I've never seen antics like this, but we've seen
We seen
preparation of antics getting you in trouble. T.O., Ocho
Josh,
Cinco.
Josh Gordon.
It's the different
that was
kind of
different kind of antics.
issues. Yeah.
But
Terrell Owens.
Yeah. He just said that.
T.O.
Oh,
Todd.
okay.
You know that's what they used to call him, right?
Dummy.
Yeah.
He hate everybody because he was an Eagle beating the Cowboys.
It was Cowboys.
Speaking of AB, did y'all see that he's reportedly suing his ex because she won't leave his home?
She won't leave his home currently.
Yeah.
One of the homes he got,
Yeah,
she
he
just
said
won't
he's
leave.
suing his child mother because she will not leave her home. It says Brown is taking his ex-girlfriend, whatever her name is, claiming that she is refusing to leave his home after an eviction notice. I guess apparently she was living in one of his homes in the state of Florida, that she's a guest at the home, but she's ignoring his notices to vacate the premises.
What the judge say? Oh, I guess we're about to find out.
Right. They sue him.
Because I want to say, like, even.
You got to
like,
sue to get somebody out, though?
Yeah.
Or you
Like,
just
even
go
maybe
be
a
like,
year ago, he came in there and took out a furniture out.
Hmm.
And she just.
Oh, yeah, he
refused to
did get in
leave.
trouble for that. Like, it wasn't in trouble, but, like, they kind of, like, played
You
it.
can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I can't come get my furniture from my house.
But you know, it's rules to all that shit. Like, if you're a homeowner and you renting your house out, like, you gotta, even though it's your house, you gotta go through the proper legal procedures to do all of that. Otherwise, like, they can say, nah, man, you can't.
That's
That's an illegal eviction, and you know all of
That's
that.
how laws just get crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
That's weird.
The
NFL, man. You saw the NFL came out with a top 100 quarterback list. And
No, all-time list.
Yeah, all time, like the top 100 quarterback list. And Aaron Rodgers nor Drew Brees made the list out of 100.
Yeah, they was tripping on
The
the
only
list.
current
Chris
one,
Carter made the
the
list,
only
right?
current one is Tom Brady.
He talking about quarterbacks.
Quarterback.
There
Oh,
was a couple lists
Just
came out.
quarterback. Mhm.
This one was quarterback.
hang on. Top 100
Quarterback.
quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers or Drew Brees, who has the most touchdowns or damn.
I think this is an example
No
of
Drew
trying to
Brees?
get attention to your list.
They got a hashtag going right now. No Drew Brees is the hashtag. That's weird.
I don't even understand how
Sammy's
those people are on your
Slinging
list.
Sammy Ball. Get out of here.
They're at least top 10.
I saw a list. Let me see it. The 10 they had. They had Brett Favre number 2 though.
He wouldn't be number 2.
They had
I don't think he's number 2, but he up there. He definitely top 5, I
Oh.
think. My personal opinion.
bumps.
I mean, you got to throw Brady. You got to throw Manning. You got to throw Reno. You got to throw
Montana.
Montana, Steve Young.
Elway.
Sammy Ball in y'all top 10?
No way.
Slinging Sammy Ball.
Steve McNair.
It's NFL and ESPN.
Randall Cunningham.
This ain't the order. I want to find the one with the order. But I give you some of the names that they have on there. Over Drew Brees, Sammy Ball, Tom Brady, John Elway, Brett Favre, Graham. Who's that?
Graham
Otto Graham.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning, Dan Marino, Joe Montana, Roger Staubach, Johnny U.
Dope names. Cool. Great names. But
It's probably 3 or 4 out of that. I mean, it was a lot of that I would have put over them.
Mm-hmm.
I say dope names, but again, if you have a list and you don't have Aaron Rodgers
Or Drew Brees.
and Drew Brees especially on your list,
Out of 100.
out of 100 quarterbacks to ever play the game, you tripping. And
I
that's
could have
simple as
found
that.
a spot in that top 10 for each of them. But
Just like they had the list, what was the list? And Terrell Owens basically called him despicable. After being left off the NFL, this was the 100 all-time list.
crazy, man.
Noticeably missing from that list was Terrell Owens and Chris Carter.
Ain't that the most touchdowns and the most catches or something like
Receiving
that?
yards.
nature?
Receiving
or
yard
something like that.
touchdown. Not receiving yard, touchdowns and catches.
That's crazy.
But Terrell Owens is third all-time in receiving yards with 15,934 and was left off the list. But Marvin Harrison, Randy Moss, all made the list.
Like, when we do this list, how fair is it to grade the guys before everybody? Like the guys in the 50s and 60s.
It's hard to grade those guys that I didn't watch play.
And also,
And it's hard to grade them because that
they
time was
wasn't as
different.
talented.
Mm.
I'm sorry. It might have been some great players, you know, that might have been great in any era.
Mhm.
But, like, Charles Woodson,
Mhm.
I ain't going back. I mean, that ain't that far back, but he could have played today.
Yeah.
He was just that type of athlete. Deion, we give Deion his credit because he could have played today because he had the athletic ability that was, his numbers will measure up.
That's just evolution.
But when you start talking about Johnny Unitas, and come on, man. What he would have did in today's league?
We don't know.
He
'Cause
probably would have
he not in this.
He'd
passing
have
league.
practiced against these kind of guys and probably would have been good. I don't know. You never know.
I get
That's
what
why
you're
it'd be
saying.
hard
And
to-
I'm not finna act like I'm crazy and don't get what you're saying. I totally understand. And I do agree. But like you said, like with a Deion, there are some people who transcend, and without us not really watching Johnny Unitas and people like that, it's gonna be tough. Just like in 10 years, 15 years, it's gonna be little kids saying, what could Brett Favre have done in this league? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're gonna be like, shit, a lot.
There's very few names I can remember from way back then. I can think of one is Gale Sayers. And it's very, very few. But other than him, like athletically,
Truth be honest.
Truth be honest. Truth be honest.
Truth, please be honest.
Dummy.
Truth be honest.
I don't know what Barry Sanders would do in today's league.
Yeah, I
Barry
think he'll
Sanders.
be okay.
He'll be just as dope.
Man, defense is so much faster. He wouldn't have had time to do that. I mean, just think about how fast defense is now.
I don't know if Le'Veon Bell is the fastest.
I'm not saying he wouldn't be one of the better running
Right, but
backs
you
in the
saying
league.
think about how fast they are.
Le'Veon Bell ran a 4.6 in his compound.
Right, it's still running good. Is Gurley faster than Barry Sanders?
He 4.3.
Faster, yeah.
He 4.3.
He wasn't faster though. He's not faster.
Yes.
Yeah, Barry Sanders was 4.3 too. What are we talking about?
No,
Yeah, he wasn't.
You got a computer in front of you.
Look it up. Can't get right.
I don't have
You got a phone?
But I say that to say like I think Barry Sanders transcends in the league.
we don't see that type
I
of
think
running
so.
back now.
I don't
One
think-
cut, you got to go.
Exactly. You don't see that kind of running back anymore. That's a
Because
problem.
it's not possible.
I don't
Why
think that there's running backs now that has his skill set.
No. But also, I don't know what Emmitt Smith would do now.
I mean,
He
you
was
look
slow.
like look at Kamar. What his name?
Alvin, come on.
Alvin Kamar. He does
Yeah.
great in this league.
Yeah.
Barry Sanders' skill set is
with a
much
crazy
better than
skill
his.
set.
Right. So put Barry Sanders in a weaponized offense like the Saints.
Wide open. Spread it out, get the bear.
Jesus.
Can he catch?
Yeah.
Cut a lot of screens.
Think about
That's all they threw at that time.
Think
Cut a
about
lot of
the
screens.
greatest show on turf. Think about Marshall Faulk and the Rams. Marshall Faulk was able to do everything he did on 12 carries, 13 carries a game because he had so many weapons and a dope quarterback.
I think he's smart.
Put
I
Barry
think he's
Sanders with
closer.
Aaron Rodgers.
Adam Jones.
That man
is
did
going
that shit
off.
with fucking Herman. What the nigga name was?
Herman Edwards.
No, the quarterback, Herman.
Scott Mitchell.
Scott Mitchell, and then the other dude was like
the
something
receiver
Herman.
name was Herman
Yeah,
Moore.
there you go. Herman Moore. There we go.
Mhm.
Man, it had
Well,
nothing.
Herman Edwards. That's coach. I'm tripping.
Yeah. So I
You
feel
play
like
to win the game.
I feel like he would have been straight. Me
Yeah.
personally.
Barry. Don't pick Barry. Why you be going at Barry so much? Barry's
Because I think he's
amazing.
overrated.
I just realized Barry still leads college in the most yards in the season.
Yeah, because he came through a
And
time.
they didn't count bowl games.
He came through a time when freshmen didn't play.
What
He
that
was
mean
one
for what that got to do with one? That makes him better if he was a freshman and did that.
Yeah,
So what you saying?
he was one of the first few freshmen that got to play.
What that mean though?
So he had an extra year.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he wasn't the only one.
The best college
that was at
running
the-
back of all time was Herschel Walker.
Okay. Herschel's pretty good. I don't know if I agree with that, but Herschel's pretty good.
My man had 1,000-some yards as a freshman.
Wait a minute. Help me circle this back. Just help me for a second. I'm not arguing.
Mhm. I see where you're
I
going.
can see what you're saying with Herschel Walker. But you're going to give Herschel Walker the credit for being a good back. And Barry Sanders was a little bit around the same time with Herschel Walker. But now you're going to say that in today's time, with seeing all these backs that have to play against these fast defenses, you don't think that you think he could do that to now?
Herschel Walker?
Yeah. But you don't think Barry Sanders could?
No, because Herschel Walker had world-class speed. Just like saying Bo Jackson.
So it's all about speed.
Yeah, today. Like, Barry Sanders wasn't just no blazer like that. You line them up and go. No, Herschel Walker is dusting him in a race. Bo Jackson is dusting him in a race.
That's fine.
Herschel Walker, yeah.
It's not about just speed, though. You know that, right?
That matters a lot today.
No, it doesn't. My man just showed you how Bell led the league in
We
rushing.
just had the conversation about how different DNs look than how they look back then.
That is all fine and great. But how does Le'Veon Bell running a 4.6 or 4.7, how is he leading the league in rushing without the speed?
He figured it out.
Dummy.
Barry Sanders was 5'7", 5'8", ran a 4.37. That's blazing
Thank you.
speed.
Nigga gonna argue me down. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's
He
blazing
ran a
speed.
4.3.
Man. You got to change your viewpoints now.
Barry Sanders was.
Why? That's what. So I go back to saying what you got against Barry.
My boy know how to lose his credit.
Cowboys fan.
It
It was always a debate between who was better.
I don't think it was.
They used to debate it back then.
Eh.
They did.
But
But
they're stupid.
Yeah. But college football coming up. We got the playoffs that's gonna start tomorrow. So by the time this comes out, we're gonna know it. So let's just
know it now.
Huh?
We know it now.
So who y'all got? What y'all think gonna happen?
I got what's the first game? What's the
LSU
first game?
LSU Ohio State. Oklahoma.
LSU.
And then Clemson Ohio State night game.
Ohio State. LSU Ohio State in championship. LSU win.
Why you pick Ohio State over Clemson?
I don't think Clemson's that good, and I watch Young play, and that's one of the most dominant people I've seen in a while, and I think he's a star of that game. Clemson hasn't really been tested yet.
What you got?
I'm gonna go LSU and I'm gonna go Clemson because I've been seeing reports. I'm picking Clemson because I've been seeing reports that this week that Justin Fields, that last game, he hurt his knee. And ever since, he just hadn't been as fluent. And I don't think him being able to run the ball hurts him against Clemson. Like, he can throw it, but can he throw it so well enough that he doesn't have to run at all? I don't think so. And Clemson's defense has been playing above what people think they are.
Yeah.
Don't forget that this is the same Clemson that's had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 first-round D linemen in every draft
But
the
they
last few
also in the
years.
NFL. Their whole line,
but
their whole line from last year's in the
They
NFL.
keep recycling it, and then when they get in these playoffs and in these championship games, you hear about the next one.
I'm gonna go with LSU Clemson too. I don't know. I think that any team is capable of getting into the championship. I think this is some good match teams.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think Oklahoma. I've watched them about 7 games this year. They've been very inconsistent as of late, and I don't think you're gonna beat LSU playing inconsistent because they're gonna light the scoreboard up.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hurts gonna give them some issues and some problems, but
I think so too.
they offense seem to fall asleep sometimes, especially in that third.
Mm-hmm.
They only good for 2 quarters of football. They don't never play a whole complete 4 quarters of football. If they play that, maybe they get LSU some problems. And as far as Clemson, I know it's been a lot of issues about Clemson playing in the ACC and not playing anybody and things, but they played enough formidable opponents, I think. And I don't think that Ohio State has played anybody close to the caliber of speed and athletes that Clemson is going to put out there.
Did that team, that Ohio State team that beat the fuck out of Alabama, does that make you look at it differently now? That team never played any team with the amount of speed that Alabama team had, but they came out and dominated them, and it didn't look close. Do you think that this Ohio State team can be that as well?
I think so. Because like we said, speed can be neutralized. It's not, I'm not going to say that it's hard. It's not that hard to neutralize speed.
It's just going to make them think.
You know what I'm saying? And you get them to make make a few mistakes, and then you good to go.
But the thing that scares me about Oklahoma, though, is LSU against Ole Miss. Ole Miss quarterback had a field day on us running the ball. I want to say he had 200-plus rushing yards, maybe 200-plus passing yards, maybe 5 or 6 touchdowns. And I don't think he's close to the talent that Hurts is, so that's what scares me. But I do think our defense picked it up after that, but that's still what flashes in my head.
Yeah. We're going to learn a lot about Clemson, though, you know? Like you said, I don't disagree that they haven't played as many people as Ohio State and some of the others. But
has Clemson beat a ranked team this year?
Texas A&M was ranked when they played them.
Mm-hmm.
They beat South Carolina. They weren't really ranked, but they beat Georgia.
Okay, have they beat a team that finished the season ranked?
Virginia. And Virginia was, and again, I can't control what happens to a team when I play. If they rank when I come and play them, I feel like that counts.
I'm watching every play of both of those games because I think it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I
can't wait till tomorrow. It's going to be real exciting. I don't know, man. We're going to see what happens.
Let's go, boy. But we need to put up about 50. We need about a 50-14 score. But what I realistically see the scores being LSU, Oklahoma 35, 21, 24, something like that. And Clemson, Ohio State, I see that kind of being a shootout game. 42-35. Clemson.
I think Ohio State wins by 2%.
Think so? I need to see what Fields looks like, but going off what I know now.
But now that you said that, like that, I ain't know he was.
But that could be all smoke and mirrors. You know how they do leading up to the game. Just like our running back is hurt right now. Oh, he's going to play. No, he's not. He hasn't practiced all week. He was on crutches a week ago with a hamstring issue. Now you see
Who is that team? Is that Oklahoma that's holding the guy out? Or
three. They holding out like 3 guys. I want to say I don't know how many starters, but I know they got 3 guys suspended.
Yeah.
And I another thing about Fields, when they talk about his knee and running, I've watched several of his games. He can run. He has a little bit of ability, but he
can throw.
He's not a runner. Mm-hmm. He doesn't take off. I think he's on a run for 300-400 yards this year.
I think that makes him better when he's that threat, though.
Right, but I'm saying like his instinct. I've seen plenty of games where he's had the opportunity to run, and he's not a run first kind of guy. He's more of a pocket passer to me. Now he has the ability to run, but he's more of a pocket passer. Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Dumbass dummy. Idiot. Silly ass dummy. Eastern Michigan quarterback Mike Glass. Bring your dumb ass to the building.
Yeah, that rhyme.
Come here.
I don't know if y'all seen it, but in what bowl game was this? But Mike Glass, the Eastern Michigan quarterback, was ejected after throwing punches during the final seconds of their bowl loss to Pittsburgh. They were playing in the Motor City Bowl. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Ford Field?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mike Glass is the starting quarterback for the Eastern Michigan. What are they, Eagles? Or whoever the fuck they are.
Mm-hmm.
But my man was leading his team on a game-winning drive and decided to let some words and a verbal altercation get him to throw not only 1 punch, but 2 punches. That second punch just so happened to, give or take, however you want to see it, at whatever angle you look from it, hit the referee, knocking the referee down to the ground. Mike Glass was ejected. Inserting a backup quarterback into the game where on the next play he threw a bum pass and they lost. You got to know where you're at on the field, what part of the game it is, what's on the line, and be there for your team. You can't get drawn into some shit like this. Stupid. Just was stupid.
Dumbass.
You cost your team a bowl victory. And not only that, you a senior. You finna go out at the end of your career. And he's had a great career. He was in the top 10 or 15 in passer rating and efficiency over this past year. So
probably how he ended.
Let somebody trick you at your spot.
Every time.
You can't do that.
Right.
Man. That's stupid, man. Like, and that was how many seconds left? 10 seconds.
It was
left
like 10, 15 seconds left in the game.
4th and 10 to.
And you known for being like this fuck up. And you didn't even get a good hit in. Crazy nigga.
2 swings hit.
You pick
3
up
people.
that first down, the next pass you throw into the end zone. You
That
could have been
dummy.
the hero.
The ref might be the dummy too. That nigga flopped.
I
That
think
nigga
he flopped.
That
a
nigga
little bit
didn't
too.
have to fall.
Now
like,
we need
that
to
nigga-
review him.
That nigga felt like LeBron out there.
Referee, you under review.
Referee need to be able to get ejected if niggas could get fined or have a penalty for flopping.
Right.
Ref,
But-
you need to be added into that.
But Glass, you are the dummy since you decided to do it because you shouldn't even been in that
Slapped
position
him,
in the
grazed
first
him,
place.
whatever. I don't care if he flopped or not. You stupid.
So for that, Mike Glass, your dumb ass is the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Dumbass, dummy.
Dumbass Glass.
Other than that, man, anything else we missed out? What we got?
Man,
It's New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Coming
fellas.
New Year's. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
It's your last Friday. of
Hopefully
this
y'all
decade.
listen to this Monday. But be safe out there. You know, spend
Definitely
time
be
with your
safe.
family.
No drinking and driving.
Get your collard greens, your black eyed peas, your fried something. Is it fish or anything? But whatever.
I just know greens, black eyed peas.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of black eyed peas though.
That's for your luck.
Yeah.
Put a little sugar on them, maybe. Maybe it'll be good.
I'm not against that. I do that for
I
time
love
to
it.
time.
I love sugar on my red beans though, and white beans.
And your ribs.
Brown sugar. Brown sugar. Little sweet.
Because
rib
he
thing.
saw it on the tutorial.
Sweet baby
The
raisins.
same place. He said that's where you saw your mustard.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
He actually said that. I watched tutorials.
You said it too.
He said that though. He started that.
Yes, he definitely said it.
Yeah.
Right.
And I stand by it.
So, but you also say he said that's where you get your mustard from. No, he got it from what he said.
I was talking to him when I said that.
Okay. Yeah.
But
I just crazy.
Dummy.
Something wrong with y'all niggas.
I don't know
Dummies
what we
in the
something
middle.
wrong with us.
Yeah, like,
Something wrong with y'all.
what we do?
Y'all kind of crazy.
If we kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, you better start sneezing. That's better you talking.
His talking fucking up.
Dummy.
Yo, talking. I'm glad you said a clear word.
I had a little rough patch.
What?
Just
had a rough patch.
I little more patch.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, rough patch saying that. I win.
No.
Man. We gonna miss y'all.
y'all.
Yeah, we gonna be back, man. Y'all have a happy New Year's, man. Everybody be safe. Hug your loved ones. Make your resolutions if that's what you want to do. Don't listen to us.
Follow through.
Other than that, we'll be back next week like we never left. Because like we say every week, we never leave.
But before we leave, I just want to say thank y'all for the year. This has been a crazy year for us.
Dope year.
Enlightening year. We learned a lot. We laughed a lot. We
Definitely
argued a lot. We fought a lot. Not physical, but
Almost.
almost. We got to all of us.
We got
some Todd.
some 2020 plans that's gonna be real big.
Yeah,
too,
we got a
man.
lot coming. Stick with us. We got things coming.
Keep
But,
pumping that merch.
I just want to end the year on that. Merch booming. When I went to Mobile, like, hey, where can I get some merch? I was like, you must don't listen to the podcast.
The dummiespodcast.com.
Yes.
Yep.
But we got things coming. We gonna get better. And y'all just grow with us.
We better than we were a year ago. Happy New Year.
Happy
Next
New
year's
New
gonna
Year.
be better.
Dev?
We want to say something for the year,
You
young
want to say
gentleman?
something?
Happy motherfucking New Year's from young
You
gentlemen.
dig?
Dummy.